this house.
Sean was finally starting to come around and not be completely in denial that something was happening.
The next day.
Don't you think it's time we brought in some professional help?
Like paranormal investigators? I don't know. I don't think I want to be any part of that.
At first, I resisted that because I just didn't want our laundry aired. I thought Libby and I could handle it internally.
Do we really have any choice?
Let them come.
Libby contacts ISIS Investigations, a team that specializes in helping people who are experiencing paranormal activity.
God, I hope we're doing the right thing.
What you looking at?
Okay, hey, who wants to get some ice cream? Okay, come on. Leave that. You're doing good. We'll come back to it.
As a safety precaution, Sean takes the girls out of the house during the investigation.
Anyway, now I'm told they put a price on the professor's head, so we gotta move. Now, is that clear?
The members of the ISIS team are all followers of Wicca, a new religion of life and nature which finds its roots in ancient ways.
Based on this inmate transfer schedule, Bolingbroke are expecting a new
Patricia
arrival.
Gardner is the
One of you's gonna
co-founder
intercept
and
the
director of
transport, make sure it doesn't get there.
Wiccan is another word for witchcraft. Everything that we do is geared to the protection of the earth and the creatures that live on it.
Hello. You must be Libby.
Patricia.
Thank you so much for coming.
Along with Angela Kaufman, co-director Dana Winters, and Justin Staley, each member is a gifted psychic.
What are they doing?
It looks like they've sensed something.
It was a little startling to me that the first thing they did was to head over to this tree that I had never even mentioned before.
Angela feels a peculiar sensation coming from the tree.
I noticed a very strong, abnormally warm feeling coming from it, and it seemed to be a center of activity.
This is very sad. Something terrible happened here.
Yes. I can feel it. The energies around the tree were very chaotic. We all felt that there was something very strange under or around the tree. Let's go inside. We'll explain everything.
While Libby shows the team the hotspots in the house, Justin tries to capture evidence of paranormal activity. Stay away.
It's fun. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's funny.
Angela, a psychic sketch artist, uses art to recreate images in her mind's eye.
What I'm trying to do is to use myself as an instrument to mirror what's going on in the room. There was a lot of spiritual activity going on in the house. I did get a couple of specific impressions. One being this this figure in a Civil War uniform.
Once the bus is secure, demolitions are driving into Sandy Shores. The pilots claim LSIA. Here we go. Okay, teams, transporter, officer.
It's the perfect illustration of the
Start
two
with it. You
worlds
collect our
of the
bus from the junkyard at Sandy Shores. Demolitions. Perimeter team.
I got the sense the two little girls' spirits were kind of mischievous. They were just looking for someone to communicate with.
Public place. We've given everyone an AP pistol and a special
Kepler
drill
feels
kit.
the
There's no
impact
fighting
of
over
several
personal
spirits.
favorites. Demolitions has got a jerry can and some stick bombs too. Let's get to
The
work.
left part of my head started to hurt. My first thought was that something is present in the room and it doesn't like us, and it's trying to make us feel uncomfortable.
This is my daughter's room.
Patricia and Dana immediately pick up on the presence of the two little girls.
We assumed that it was the girls playing with the cat to let us know that they were in the room with us.
That's so odd. That toy's been broken for months.
You got the transport? Okay. It's fitted with a geolocator, so it needs to be going in vaguely the right
Libby
direction.
hopes that Patricia can reveal why the spirits are
Sandy Shores Airfield, where you'll destroy it and wait for the jet. Not attract
This was the one that held most interest. This is the one I was telling you about. The two little girls. This is amazing.
Patricia runs her hands over the images on the photograph.
These are the little
Her
girls.
fingers pass over the two girls. She senses a change in temperature.
Helium sensing. Means that they're still earthbound. Who are they? What do they want with my daughter?
Yo, my job, yo, con.
Patricia believes the girls once lived in the house, but don't know how to cross over.
Nunca está con. Yo, nunca
But
está
the
con
presence
eso.
of the fire remains a mystery.
Negative. There are others. So many others. Did you do a lot of renovations?
Patricia believes that renovations must have awakened the dormant spirits in the house.
What is that?
Basically started from the bones and rebuilt them.
When you renovate things, even if something has been asleep for 100 years, that's the best way I know to wake it up. Because they want to know what you're doing to their property. Because in their minds, it still belongs to them.
We need to perform a ceremony, which will help some of the spirits here go on to another plane. Okay, what do we need to do? Perform what we call a magic circle, and then a crossing ceremony.
The Wiccans begin the crossing over ceremony, casting a magic circle.
There's a Merryweather exercise using
A magic circle is what witches use to protect themselves before rituals. It's a protective barrier between us and the rest of the universe.
Candles are lit to absorb negative energy in the house and replace it with positive energy. And incense is burned to prepare the mind and body before the ritual.
Okay, now let's all join hands so we can start the ceremony. I conjure thee, O circle of power, without beast, without dream, between the world of man and the realms of the watchtowers, the sacred please bless the four corners. Ye gods of the watchtowers of the east.
In Wicca, guardians, known as watchtowers, are called upon to protect the four directions of the circle.
We call upon you to protect the sacred space. Ye gods of the watchtowers of the west, we call upon you to protect the sacred space. Ye lords of the watchtowers of the dead.
During the ritual, incense is offered to the guardians in exchange for their protection.
We'll close our eyes now and
Now
concentrate.
protected by the magic circle, they begin the crossing over ceremony.
We open a doorway so that the spirits can cross over to where they are supposed to be. For some of them, you pick up on their sadness or their fear.
I think they've gone.
Afterwards, a feeling of calm and peace envelops everyone in the room.
Most of them have left.
That's it.
Patricia tells Libby she
We're done.
believes that most of the spirits have moved through the open door to the west, to a place called the Summerlands, a Wiccan version of the afterlife. Things have returned to normal for the Johnson family. But they will never forget how their lives were touched by the supernatural.
This whole experience absolutely changed the way I think about things. I do believe in a soul now, which was a huge revelation for me. I think it's really been sort of a gift to our family.
Recently, the Johnsons removed the old tree in the backyard to make room for an addition.
Libby, come here. You might want to take a look at this.
Truce. What is it?
Looks like there was a fire here.
He found an old brick foundation that had been all burned out.
There's even burnt clothes in the ground.
Black ash, charcoal-covered wooden beams, and burned clothing indicates the presence of a devastating fire long ago.
Grace was right.